Yo, what's up, y'all? It's your boy AJ. Today I'm back at y'all today with another video. Today I'm going to be making this ISO post score, okay? I feel like this is a build that could be really used in 2K26. Obviously, I don't have the game, unfortunately. But this is going to be like my best attempt to show y'all what I feel like could be used in 2K26. But yeah, this build is going to be able to, post people up as well as, shoot moving shots, shoot threes, and also slightly be able to ISO, right? We can only get such high stats on a bigger build when it comes to ball handle and speed of ball, but I'm going to show y'all what I did. So you're going to want to go 6'11". Your weight's going to want to be 241, okay? And then your wingspan is going to be 7 foot, okay? So you're going to be 6'11", 241, 7 foot wingspan. The first thing you're going to want to do is make sure y'all got that 94 close shot, okay? 94 close shot is important for this build. It's going to get you a lot of finishing badges. But we'll get into the badges after and how the new systems on 2K26 work and where you could put your max plus 1s and 2s and what build specialization you should do. For your layup, you're going to want to go with a 60, I believe that's what I wrote down. Yep, you're going to go with a 61 driving dunk. Your standing dunk is going to be an 81. And then for your post control, you're going to want to go with a 90. So this is it for finishing right here. 94 close shot, 81 standing dunk, 90 post control. For your mid-range and three-pointer, you're going to want to max out your mid-range and you're going to want to max out your three-pointer, okay? And then you're going to put your free throw to a 70, okay? So this is going to allow you to have some really good shooting badges. We'll get into that in a minute. Pass accuracy, I think is up to a 50 is what I put down. Yep, 50. And then you're going to want to put your ball handle all the way up to a 75 and then put your speed of ball to a 61, okay? Your interior, you're going to want to put up to an 82 and then put your perimeter, I believe, to a 72. Yep, 72. And your steal will be a 43, and your block you're actually going to put up to 74, okay? Offensive rebound, put it up to an 80. And put this up, and keep this at 65 right here on defensive rebound. I'll get into why in a second. I'm not really touching defensive rebound. Speed, put it up to 74, and put your agility up to 64. Your strength, you're going to want to put up to a 90, okay? And then put the rest on vertical, which will get you a 62. So this is the build right here, y'all, okay? Pretty good build. You're going to be able to do, finish in the paint. You're going to be able to shoot mid-ranges, three-pointers, specifically moving mid-ranges. You got decent ball handle, decent speed of ball. You're going to be able to play the interior and the perimeter as well as get some blocks. Your rebounding is not bad, and you have pretty good physicals, honestly. 90 strength along with 74 speed and 64 agility. On a build this tall is pretty good. But let's get into the badges. So, you're going to have Gold Paint Prodigy, Hall of Fame Float Game, and Hall of Fame Hook Specialist. Okay, this is very good. These are very good badges to have, specifically for a post-scorer build. With that 81 standing dunk, you're going to really get silver rise up. And you're also going to be getting Hall of Fame post fade phenom, gold post powerhouse, and gold post up poet, as well as silver unpluckable as well. So yeah, you're going to have really good finishing badges, right? Coming down to the shooting, you're going to have gold deadeye, Hall of Fame post fade phenom, and Hall of Fame. Oh, I already said that. And Hall of Fame set shot specialist. Okay. As well as bronze shifty shooter, which we'll get into in a second. You have 75 ball handle, 61 speed of ball. This will give us bronze handles for days as well as gold strong handle. So you'll be able to do some dribble moves. You'll be able to unlock some dribble moves by having this maxed out ball handle. Obviously, I don't know what moves that'll be as I don't have the game. But yeah, pretty good, dribbling for a 6'11 build. And I feel like the dribbling is going to be better in 26, so we'll see. You're going to get 82 interior, so we'll be able to get Paint Patroller Bronze, Silver Post Move Lockdown, and Silver Off-Ball Pest. And with that 72 perimeter, that's going to help us also unlock Challenger on Bronze, as well as Immovable Enforcer on Silver. And that's why we have the 74 block, just to help unlock that Paint Patroller. And we'll also be getting High Flying Denier on Bronze as well. When it came to rebounding, I only did offensive rebound because I feel like, you're going to want to be able to get your misses more often than not. So I kind of favored that over the defensive rebound. But also having this 80 is allowing us to get Box Out Beast and Rebound Chaser both on silver, which is pretty good. That allows us to be able to get some rebounds, especially if we're playing against like a shorter build. We'll definitely have the advantage when getting the rebound. 74 speed, 64 agility, 90 strength, and 62 vert. That just helps some badges that I've already listed. You also have silver brick wall, and I've pretty much listed all these badges. But this strength just helps you get all these badges right here that I've listed. But yeah, pretty much, I mean, like, you can pretty much run this on the ones court. If you want to run this on the 2s and 3s, I mean, why not? Because you'll be able to dribble. You'll be able to shoot. You can post somebody up if you have to. Your defense is pretty dang good for what it is, right? With the other offensive stats we have. It's pretty good. Rebounding's a little mediocre, but it's more catered towards the ones court. That's why. And with that 90 strength, you know, you shouldn't have people just blowing by you and bullying you with, you know, ease, right? Now, if a 7'4" build comes by, you might have some issues. But I think with that 72 perimeter and how slow a 7'4" build probably will be, I think you should be fine. Now let's get into the interesting part. Where would you put your build specialization in your first set of cap breakers? I like to do the first set of cap breakers because a lot of people end up getting their first set of cap breakers. So if I were you, I would put your 5 cap breakers in the close shot. Get 99 close shot, okay? Because that'll give us Paint Prodigy Legend, which is a really good badge to have. And just having 99 close shot in general is going to be a big help. Now, I wouldn't put your specialization in finishing, because if you do put your cap breakers here and you get this on Legend, there's going to be no point of having a max +2. Now, that might not be completely true now that I think about it, because you could put your max +2. So if y'all don't know, with your specialization, once you finish it, you will have a max +2 and a max +1 permanent in that category that you pick. So, let's say you do finishing. You could do max +2 on post powerhouse to get you Legend, and max +1 on hook specialist to get it Legend. Now you got Legend finishing badges, and then you could put your first 5 cap breakers into this and get Legend Paint Prodigy. So now you would have Legend Paint Prodigy, Legend Hook Specialist, and Legend Post Powerhouse. That is very, very good, and that would just make this build that much more unstoppable. That's if you choose so to do that. Let's not also forget, you get a max +1 and a max +2 on your Tier 1 and Tier 2 badges from the Battle Pass as well. So you just have to choose which ones you want permanent and which ones do you want for the season, and then have them reset and do it the next season. That's up to you. You possibly could do shooting if you want. I mean, that's also not a bad idea. Because you could do, let's say you could get Legend Deadeye, or maybe you could even get Gold Limitless Range with a max +2, you know? And then you could get, if you did shooting, you can get a max +2 on Limitless to get a Gold, and a max +1 on Set Shot Specialist to get it Legend. There's a lot of ways y'all can go about this. I could go about this for every category and say, hey, you could do this, that, and the other. It's up to personal preference, right? But personally for me, I'm either doing shooting or finishing, really. Because defense, I mean, I could do defense and maybe get, I don't know, but the more I think about it, maybe defense is good because my defense kind of lacks on this build, so maybe getting defense, getting a max +2 and a max +1 on defense permanently could be good to get Hall of Fame post move lockdown, right? That could be worth it. It's just up to personal preference, y'all. I'm not going to keep going over each one of these. Either way, this is the build. I'm going to stop rambling. 2K26 comes out this Friday, man. I'm so dang excited, bro. 2K25 had kind of been a letdown for me, so it's kind of like I'm just like excited, man, to get back into it. With all the fun, exciting news and gameplay I'm seeing, I'm just very excited to get into it. Either way, make sure you leave a like and a sub, man. We're almost to 1K subs, man, so I would highly appreciate it if you could leave a sub, man, and a like on the video, man. Let me know if you have any other builds you want to see. Either way, y'all have a good day, man, and peace.